Hey there, this is a wrist-free workout. So if you are dealing with a cast or dealing with any kind of wrist injury, then this will be a good workout for you to follow along. We're not using any equipment for today except a chair and a mat. We're sitting on the edge of the chair, so we're not leaning back into a rounded spine. Feet in line with hips. So notice we don't want to kind of sit with our feet like one foot outside and the other turned out. We want to feel grounded in the feet, equal from heel to forefoot. Knees over ankles and chest is tall. And breathe into your rib cage for 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 3, 2, 1. Breathe in through the nose. Inhale and feel your rib cage expanding. Exhale, feel your shoulders relax. Feel the neck relax. Again, slow breath in. And long breath out. Some shoulder rolls here. Go slow. We want to use this to stretch the muscles in front and behind the shoulder joint, getting through the full range of motion in the shoulder capsule. And let's go the other direction. I know that if we have the wrist kind of contained by a heavy brace, that shoulder takes a lot of strain. Let's hold to neutral and bring the right ear to the right shoulder. Let the left shoulder be heavy. Let the right shoulder be heavy. And still keeping that slow breath, allow it to go into the left side of the neck. Notice if you're holding effort in the neck, use your exhale and come up to neutral. If you need to, you can use your hand to help if you're feeling any strain. Realign your spine and then going over to the other side slowly. Keep trying to elongate from the top of your head. Remember, we don't want to force this. Keep the right shoulder heavy and breathe down the right side of the neck. And use your exhale to come back up to center, chin to the throat. Try to breathe deeper into the back of the neck and through your upper back. And let's bring the chin up towards the front of the room. Now let's take the arms into circles. With the cast, it may feel heavy, so don't do anything that hurts, but we just want to get the mobility in the shoulders and we want to keep them balanced between both sides. One side is going to be guarded, the other side is going to be working harder to keep the balance. And we'll go the opposite direction. And feeling that you can open up right through the shoulder joint. Good, and then we'll come hold to neutral. Ground into your feet. We're marching, we're keeping the knees in line with the hips and the toes. So this is going to require a little bit of activation of the inner thighs. And it's also going to require a little bit of activation in the abdominal wall. If you want to make this a little more challenging and into the abdominals more, then take your hands by the side of your chair and lean back a little bit. And you'll notice you'll feel it in the abdominal wall more. Good. Keep going. Make sure that the breathing is still calm and controlled. Feeling the abdominals working, feeling the quads working. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Ground into your feet. Feet stay in line with your hips. Take an inhale, spread your toes, and as we exhale, we're coming up to stand. Stay grounded equally through both feet. Inhale to come down. As you're coming down, you can use your hands behind you, making sure that you're not going to miss that chair. And exhale, come back up, keeping that equal weight through both feet. Inhale to come down. Notice your knees. We want to keep them in line with the toes. Exhale, coming up. When you get to standing, realign that tall posture. Inhale down. Exhale up. Good. Inhale, coming down. Exhale, coming up. So notice the breathing. The inhale is to sit, and the exhale is to stand. And core engages when you come up. We've got 3 more here. Exhale as we go up. Inhale as we go down. Stay grounded into your feet. Last 2. Good. Last 1 up. And we're staying up. And we're going into a wide squat. Turn your toes out. Tall posture. Inhale to bend your knees. So maybe for the first few, we're not going super far down. That's okay. And play around with the distance of your feet. So as you're bending the knees, we want to make sure that the knees don't fall inward. Sometimes the toes will pull out too far. So keeping note of your alignment. That's going to be more important than the depth. And then when you get the alignment correct, then you'll be able to get deeper with that better posture. Remember that exhale as we come up. Check in with the arches of your feet. See if you can just feel the arches lifting, but still pushing into the big toe mound. So it's not a visible movement, but it's more of a sensation in the body. The knees trying to go over the ankles, so we're really engaging the glutes the whole time we go up and down. When you get to the top, make sure that you don't completely straighten the knee joint. If you're feeling any pain in the knee, just go to the bend that feels okay, and no further than that. Last 3. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. And last one here. Spread your toes. And exhale up. Good. Walking back, and take your elbows on your chair. Make sure that you're stable. Check the alignment of your core and try not to arch your back too much. So tucking the front ribs in, and also notice not to hunch the shoulders, pull them down. We're not hanging the head. Feet are right underneath the hips, a little bend in that left knee. Tap your right toes back. So you're gonna feel this in that left leg, lift the right leg up. Inhale to tap the right toes down. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. So we're going slow enough that we can control it. We can feel it both ways, up and down. So we're not dropping the leg. The abdominal wall is still activated, and the shoulder girdle is active. Kind of like you're doing a plank on your forearms, pushing yourself out of the chair, elongating through the neck. When you get that right leg up, squeeze the glute more. Last 2. 1. Now hold here and pulse it up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. Keep going, up an inch, down an inch. Usually we tend to make our inches a little too big here. So see if you can really actually make it an inch. Good. Let's go for 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Check your left knee, bend it a little bit, and lower your right leg down. Good. Come back up to standing on hands on your chair. And we're going back into our wide leg squat. Take your feet out and let's go. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale up. Good. Keep going. Pressing equally in both heels and forefoot. Spreading through your toes and squeezing the glutes as you go down and as you go up. You got it. Also squeezing the navel up and in when you get to the top. Tall spine, squeeze the core. You got it. Three, 2, don't rush, and 1. With the forearms, heels are under your hips, a little bend in the knees. Make sure you do not hyperextend. See my right leg? This is hyperextending. I want you to bend it a little bit. You're gonna feel it more in the leg. It's gonna actually get more of the strength. That's what we're looking for, right? Pull your shoulder blades down, keeping that right knee bent a little bit. Left toes tap back. Keeping that right knee strong, that right thigh active. Exhale, lift the left leg. Inhale down. No movement in your pelvis or your shoulders. The tendency here is for the shoulders to lift up towards the ears, but activate your shoulder girdle. Plank position with those shoulders. Long neck, just looking at your thumbs or your fingertips. Keep pulling your shoulder blades down. The left glute stays engaged the whole time as we lift and lower. That right knee has a micro bend and that right glute and thigh are active. That hamstring is working. Hold it up. And now we're pulsing 1 inch down, 1 inch up. But our pulses are slow. So don't rush here. Keep pulling shoulder blades down. Both glutes are strong. Spread the toes of the right foot so you're not wasting energy there. Keep going for 3, 2, 1, and release. Going into our wide leg squat. Let's go. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, up. Equal weight through the feet. Inhale down. Exhale up. You got it. If you feel good and stable, you don't have to hold on to the chair. Make sure that when you get up to your standing position, you don't pop the knees straight. When you're getting up to that standing position, realign your posture tall through your crown. Not letting those knees come inward. You got it. 4, 3, 2, and last one up, but we're coming back down and hold. Make sure you're at a position that feels comfortable and supported. Down an inch, up an inch. Down an inch, up an inch. Keep going. Down an inch, up an inch. Keep the glutes squeezing. Inner thighs are strong here. Knees keep pulling outward, energetically lifting the arches of your feet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and all the way up, grabbing the yoga mat. Okay, so let's come down to the floor. So taking your right knee up, the right leg up. Palms are beside you. Slowly lower the right leg. Continue pointing out through the toes and exhale, bring the leg back up. No other movement going on in the body. Inhale to lower the leg. Forward, hover. You choose how low, but remember that low back alignment. Exhale, bring it back up. Good. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. One more. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Taking your right foot down, taking the left knee up, and then we straighten the leg to the ceiling. And let's go slowly lower, pointing through the toes. Exhale up. We want to feel the engagement of the abdominal wall. Moving at this pace, slowly lower. Exhale up without moving the pelvis. Continue, slowly lower. Exhale up. Notice you might be feeling a little wobbly side to side, so feel your side abdominals engage, especially on the exhalation. Be really mindful of where you are using your stability. This next one, the leg will stay up. Bring your right leg up. So now we've got both legs to the ceiling. Take the arms up and bend your elbows. So your elbows are like little robot arms. So the elbows are to 90 degrees. So taking your right leg forward and think about bringing your left elbow towards the ceiling. So your left hand will come beside your ear and then come back up. So the leg comes up, the elbow comes up. And now we take the left leg forward and the right fingertips. We'll just kind of tap down towards the floor, elbow towards the ceiling, and exhale to bring it back up. Reset, both legs and elbows to ceiling. And now let's go. Right leg, left arm. The left fingertips just tap down and exhale to come back up. So now as we're doing this, left leg, right arm, try not to move the opposite leg. Try not to change the alignment of your spine. Trying to keep the leg that's to the ceiling stable and directly above the hip. So you're not letting it fall towards the chest or wobble out to the side. Good. This is our last one with the left leg, right arm. And release the hands beside you, release the feet down, and just rock knees side to side. And let's hold here. Take your arms left under right. Hold the back of your shoulders if you can. Don't force anything. Breathe into your back. And open the arms and taking the left arm over this time. Try not to hunch your shoulders. Bring a gentle smile. Thanking your wrist for being so strong and resilient for you as it is healing. And let's release the arms and we'll roll over and come up to sit. Careful with your hands. And just hands to the knees and round your back. And lift your chin, pull your chest forward. And a couple more like that. And we'll come up to neutral. And we did it. Good job. Let me know what you thought of that. Be careful as you get up. And keep me posted how it felt for you. Good job.